Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hanging Out with Temi. And Hanging Out with Temi, we have us on the set today. How exciting!
I know, yes, amazing.
Truly,
Yeah.
today is the first time ever since we
I
started.
know, yes.
Unbelievable. First time ever we're going to come together. So please pardon us. The ladies were like fashionably late.
Yeah.
So whatever that means, they know better.
The camera people took so long.
Yeah.
Because we staged an entrance.
That's right. We did.
That's it. It's all planned. It's all part of the plan.
Mhm. Triumphant
Yeah.
entry we did.
Yeah.
And please welcome to this show. And as we said, if you're coming for the first time, welcome. Welcome for it. Thank you for returning. And beg your pardon. First time, we appreciate you. If you're returning, thank you. And today, of course, being the first time, we're gonna be relaxing, chilling out. And Christmas is coming. That's why we're all Christmassy. Heidi's dress is actually army green.
Yeah.
Does it look army green on the screen?
Yeah.
I think
it
so.
does come out.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's really good.
And mine is red.
Queen
In case
Elizabeth
you
has
can't
to be
see
red.
that In case you can't see that.
That's
yes.
right. In case it's a bit blurry. Yeah, but really, we're really excited really today, and we've been like jumping too much. But thank you for coming. And today we're just gonna be wrapping up. We say wrap up.
Yeah.
It's not wrapping, not wrapped.
Yes.
Okay, so how do we say that? Now that I've got you, so I can actually.
Yeah, we're doing a reflection on
That's
what
right.
what has been standing
Yes.
out for each of us.
Mm.
As we're talking about reflection, going back, I really saw we've done a lot.
Can't believe it.
You can't reflect in one session.
I know. That is impossible, actually.
I
It's
can't-
not possible. And
Yeah.
the amount of topics that we spoke about, the amount of guests that we had on
I
the
know.
show, and the values that we gave to all our audience and
that's really
that
a
added
lot.
to our lives.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for the
Me
show.
too.
I'm very grateful for the time we are together. It's my highlight of the week.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah.
too, because life gets boring and mundane
Yes.
and routine.
Yes.
But with our show, we actually we talk, we research, we do something meaningful, and we're getting better because we're not just the hearers of the word, but the doers of the
Yeah.
word as well.
And you know what was coming up for me also in the beginning when we were talking about, how we want to have this once a week, and I'm like, it's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know you.
But now, I'm thinking, oh my goodness, that's
actually
so
possible.
good. Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
is
is.
possible.
It
It can
is.
be done. And I look forward to it,
Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Me too. Me too. Look forward to, and we've grown, haven't we?
We have.
In every
We
faceted,
have.
we've grown.
Yeah.
We've grown. But at this junction, we have to remember our ladies. We miss them.
Oh.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Helen,
Yeah.
if you're watching, we miss you.
Yeah.
And at some stage, we have to bring.
Let's toast
Oh,
to
toast.
the ladies.
Yes.
To Ima and to Helen.
To Ima and to Helen.
Going out to you, ladies.
Cheers.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Have we been
Yeah.
tasting?
Do you distill your water?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can taste it.
Yeah.
That's
It's
nice.
nice and crispy.
Yes, it is. Never heard that about water, but
Yeah.
yes.
You almost say it's crunchy, but it's so funny. Oh my God, it's fun to be together.
Yeah.
I was going through some of the topics that we've done. Can I read some help?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it.
The last time we did was the menopause,
Mm.
amongst African men, and the difference between the African Caucasian and the white counterpart. We had
Did you say African men?
African women?
Oh,
Women,
okay.
yes.
Oh, maybe I did too. No, man, no, women. They have their own midlife crisis.
They
But
do.
yeah,
they
but
do.
it is us.
Not necessarily called menopause, but
Yeah,
we definitely know a lot about that.
Definitely. We do now. We
Yes.
know.
Yeah,
And we had
know.
we-
We know.
And wasn't Dr. Christy good?
Yeah, she was good. She was
Okay.
good.
And she said, "Listen, I love what you're doing. I'll come again." So
Mhm.
she wants to come.
That's
she almost
nice.
want to
That's
join
beautiful.
us.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
She really wanted to be part of us. Again, we had intra-COVID thing, coping with intra-COVID,
Yeah.
something like that. Intra-COVID.
We
Why you?
actually started with the COVID topic.
We
The
started the very
first
first
one
one.
was,
True.
you know, how we cope with it,
Mhm.
you know, the impact it had on
Yes.
us and all that. That was the very, very
That was
first
the
one.
first one.
Yeah.
Wow, that was the first one. But the second to the last was that one with Pastor Malcolm McLeod.
Yes, that was beautiful. That's really nice.
It was really nice. He didn't want to leave us. He's like, I like the girls. I like the girls.
He was the first pastor we had, right? Besides
Pastor
you guys.
Bumi.
Yeah,
Mm.
besides
I mean,
the two.
Yes.
Yeah.
You always the pastor you always have with you.
we
Yeah, that's
have
true.
one
Actually.
on
Oh no,
board.
Pastor Bishop Ajayi.
Oh yeah.
Bishop Ajayi. Yeah, did he
Yeah.
pray for us as well? I think he did.
Yes, he did.
He
He
did.
did.
The pastors are praying.
That's
Mm.
very good.
Praise the Lord. And then talk of Pastor Bishop Ajayi, we talked about the character. So we had him and we had Abby Akimbi. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Authenticity. This is Lizzie's cup of tea. Authenticity. We have Pastor Bumi Ajayi and Assad, our barrister Assad. That was
Yeah.
good.
Mm.
Wellness, health, and beauty. We had Anna. I'll talk of Anna. This is still Anna's cake here, ladies. Guys,
Good.
Anna is still feeding us. And you're going to see a lot of Anna because we're not good. This cake is so.
This is delicious.
Oh.
My goodness.
I know. I know. I know. Anna, thank you so much. And we had Jackie, our Jackie. Noni, our Noni.
Yes.
And we're not going to bypass you. We had you too, actually. Our creative
Mm-hmm.
guru.
Yay.
There you are. Yeah, Liz.
Show your jewelry. I love this ring.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Everyone, this is the ring.
That's the ring. That's the actual
That's the ring.
And we're all going into that again.
Yes.
Against all odds.
That was very
Cynical.
powerful. That's
That
a
was
very
good.
powerful
Yeah.
variation. Mm.
You rock, baby. Thank you so much
It was so good to have her with us. Really.
Yes.
I wish it was live. She could sit here, you know.
I know. You know. I'll talk about against all odds in a minute when we're debriefing. That you know what blew my mind was the wristwatch. She had a wristwatch here,
Yes.
and she's like, she's
She's
so
got
good.
so much energy.
I know.
She
Yeah,
does,
I
yeah.
love that.
Dude, I'm like, is she wearing a wristwatch? She was. That's so classic.
Yeah.
I like Sinekime. That was so good. And then we had single parenthood. Funke Adeoye from the UK.
Yeah.
Thank you, Funke. We did self mastery. That was
a
Mhm.
good
one.
Chris.
That's amazing. Yes.
Chris.
Yeah.
It's Chris Jackson.
That stood out for me though.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
And that's
Our
my
coach.
topic for today.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. We had forgiveness.
Mhm.
That was good. Women power.
Mhm.
Dating sites.
Yep.
Dating
Yeah.
site with Josephine Suara.
Mhm.
Amida. That was so cool. She was so funny.
Josephine is great.
She's
yeah.
good. She
Yeah.
was in the car that day and she was failing. We love heartache and heartbreak.
Mhm.
Mm.
Some of these people, I forgot who we had there. Top 5 regrets.
Yeah. You did so well with
Oh
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's my passion.
Oh yeah, that's why she gave us all these steps, the
Yeah,
principles,
She did so well
Yeah.
with that.
all those things. Home learning, I love home
I
learning.
did.
Oh
I
my
did.
gosh. Home learning with Chewing, with Upper Cap and Tolu, those kids.
Kids were
Oh my
good.
gosh.
They're really good.
Yeah.
No, I love that so much. Dealing with crisis, we had Eli Muse.
Mhm.
Remember? The
Yeah.
guy that you thought
Yeah.
was a young guy,
Yeah.
but was an old man.
No, man.
welcome. Eli,
Yeah.
thank you so
And
much.
he's such a difference maker. He's really making such an
He is.
impact in
That's
the
right.
community.
Is
Mm.
He was also running for council.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this time it didn't go his
Yeah.
way, but
Oh,
I can
really?
tell
Yeah.
he's going somewhere.
Amen. I believe so. He's
Yeah.
very energetic, very
Yeah.
passionate, very
Yeah.
intelligent, wise and godly.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
icing on the
He's
cake.
going
Mm.
He's
somewhere.
a good guy.
There's
He's a good
greatness there. There's destiny shaping up.
And do you know what's good about him too? He's got a wife that is powerful. When you're good
Oh, nice.
and you have a powerful wife, the two together, unbeatable.
Great exploits.
Oh,
Mm.
so those
we
people,
should bring them on.
both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, if you bring them, you're gonna love them. Then the wife will make crack. You're gonna love them.
I think
nice.
we should bring them
Oh,
on.
we will. All right. So you, Halai and Molly, you've been requested. So you'll be on the show. We'll get you in. Bridging the gap. How about that? Wisdom, Nikel, and Midi Ajayi. Oh, we salute those ones. We respect, all respect. Absolute respect. Thank you so much. Australian experience was good.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had Biodun and Jarrett and the husband, Adekunle, remember?
That was really nice.
That
That
was
was a very powerful
funny.
show.
Shola. Oh my gosh, that experience was really.
We had two of them.
And then we had Mrs. Mr. and Mrs.
Yes,
Adibola,
yes.
Mommy Fumi and Daddy Sonia
Yeah.
Adibola. Yeah, that was good. Racism was good. We had Mama Teresa and Hamad. Remember that our mama?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mama Teresa, you rock. Hamad, thank you. Also, interracial relationship.
Oh, we had that beautiful couple
The
there.
winners. Winners, congratulations, because I know your son just finished elementary school, graduated.
Oh, nice.
You think he's finished at secondary school? The way that our son finished,
Oh,
but the
wow.
boy is so cool.
That's beautiful.
So cool. We wish you all the very
And
best.
I
son.
think they owe us a meal, isn't it?
What was it?
The lady was supposed to cook for us or something.
No, we were supposed to go to her garden.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to Rebecca's garden. You know,
we can do that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, we can plan a day when we go out there and just have a live and just have a field trip, and then we
show her
she'll be
produce.
good.
Yeah.
She'll be excited, and she might cook for us because she's going. Hey, Rebecca, how about that?
That's what we were
Yes.
saying. I remember cooking.
You remember? I remember gardening. You remember cooking? Well, we're coming. Whatever it is, we're going to cramp your house. Rebecca, so be expecting us then. Millennium, we had them, the guys. They're still the same, Gen X.
Yes.
How to handle losses.
That was good as well.
That was good.
Yeah.
Parental expectations. We got quite a number. I can.
And I think you've done very well with the parental expectations. You know,
Yes.
yeah, you spoke from your own experiences, and Mitty was there, and it was really good to just to have that real, tangible, real life stories coming out. Really,
Yeah, it's a realization that I had, and I like to share it because from where we come from, African parents, we own them. They ask. They like our inheritance or something. See, in Africa, there's no superannuation, or there is something pension, but there's no welfare.
Yeah.
So there's no government subsidy. There's no all these things. So our children are. What am I telling you? What am I telling them? I forgot. Sorry, because
we're having a conversation.
yeah, I'm used talking to my people here from the Western world that don't know that, so I always like to tell them. But it's been fantastic. Today, I'm going to have to stop. When I was looking at how many topics we've done, I think it's about time we just have a break. Well, let's have a break. We'll be right back. Don't go. Just hold on there. Thank you.
Music in the background, and then we get up and dance to it.
Yeah.
All right, well, we can dance now.
Ah,
Ta ta ra, ta ra ta ra, ta ta ta.
I love that.
Liz has been looking for this music. Like, bring it, bring it. Now there is it's a live music that was actually sung for us when we were in Ghana. So this is
Oh.
authentic.
Oh,
This is original music. Yeah, it
That's
was
so
sung
beautiful
for us when we were in Ghana over dinner one night.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's brought back to Australia. So we're
That is
gonna
so
get the
nice.
film
Good on
music
you.
if you want it. We're gonna, as we are coming back together now, we will have a lot of dynamics to our thing. We're gonna be more dynamic in how we do our thing. So we want music, we have it. Want to dance, we dance.
Okay.
We've got liberty to do whatever we like.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. Yes, we do.
Yes,
I
we
have
do.
a suggestion, ladies. What do you ladies think if we get our viewers to suggest topics for us?
That's a good one. I thought we said that before.
Did we?
Did we?
I think we had
We-
extended an invite.
Yeah. So it's something that we can,
Want to
ask.
share with
And,
them then?
yeah. So if you can, please, so like contribute to our show. I know you come every week to listen to what we need to say or what we like to share with you, and I know that you value us and you value all the values that we put in your lives. I know that very well. So it would be beautiful if we have some feedback and we have some of your input into the show, because this is your show. This is
Exactly.
done for you.
Mm.
And we are here to serve. We are researching, we're finding the speakers. Temi is doing all of that behind the scenes, obviously. And we are preparing all of that in faith that we are serving you, and faith that we are actually putting value in your lives and speaking
Yeah.
life into your lives. So it's a contribution that we need to get that feedback from you, and get that out there for you to tell us what you want more and what we can improve in, and what we can actually have to for us to grow, because we are growing through this as well. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. And I actually do want to commend your idea as well.
Thank you.
What you've done and how you've touched lives. And particularly last week, if you haven't seen it, it's on our page. I shared it about this guy, Damien.
Rowan.
Is close. Was talking how he had gastric problem, intestinal problem, constipated for long time. He's used some medical therapies and all those things. Bless you, please. And nothing was working for this guy. For a younger guy, it's not that it's like 30 or something.
No, he's actually 20
I
something.
thought so.
Yeah.
20 is very young
Bless
to
you.
go. Are you okay, baby?
Yeah.
Water. For a youngish guy to acknowledge a therapy that was done, I thought that was the best. That's what do you call it? Testimonial. That's what you
Yeah.
want to hear.
Yes,
And to hear from him, I was so impressed. Like, wow, bring it on.
Yeah.
God bless you, Heidi, so
Thank
much.
you so much.
This
Thank
guy's so happy and he's
Yes,
relieved of
yeah.
all the pain. And he said something that everything as well went into anger. But he said he never knew he had the anger.
People deny emotions, some of the emotions that they don't know how to deal with.
Mm.
People suppress some emotions because they don't even know how to call it. They're not sure of what can I name what I'm feeling right now. What is it? What is that shit that's coming up? What is that? And then they just put it aside. So for a long time, he had put his anger aside, and he hasn't acknowledged it since his childhood or since his his adolescence. So he had ignored these signs, and these things, these emotions aren't going to go anywhere. They sit in your tissues.
Yeah.
And for him to be able to experience this kind of problems and issues in his body, he was holding on to so much, and
Well,
he was
that's
able to release.
Isn't that unbelievable? Because most of us, we put our anger aside.
We do.
We don't want to deal with it, and it has nothing to do with us, and we disassociate.
What we
Really,
basically do is, I forgave the person, so we think with forgiveness it's gonna go, but it just doesn't go like that. Those are two different things. You have forgiven the person.
right?
That's a mental activity, but dealing with it so that it's
Yes,
released is
yes.
a different activity, and that's it's just a misunderstanding that we have.
I've got a thing that I was gonna talk quickly about the forgiveness.
Yeah.
It says, get rid of all bitterness, rage, anger, brawling, and slander, along with every form of malice. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgive you. So that's kind of the template I use. Forgive people that might have wronged me, or forgive me if I have wronged you as well. And but I still put the anger aside. So I hope it's still not in my tissue. Purge me of all iniquities. I don't want any.
Yeah, well, it's there are techniques and there are strategies that you can use to be able to release some of these emotions that sit in your body. But if you are presented with a physical something, it's
Right.
now it's crying out loud. There is something there that you need to do some work on. So he actually he met me, and we just had a general conversation, and he was telling me that about this problem that he was having, and I said I could help you with that, and then it was just a conversation, and then he left. But he's an action taker,
Wow.
so he came back and he asked me, "What do you mean you can help me with that? Tell me more."
Wow.
So I can get rid of it with that medication,
Wow.
with that operation. I said yes, definitely. So it was because he believes
Yeah.
that he can actually get rid of it. So I explained to him, and like from a medical point of view, how's that happening, and how is this gonna? I actually thought it was gonna take us 6 months.
6 months. Yeah.
I said when I first talked to him, I said, look, with this issue, I think it's about 6 months, but it only took 2 months. It's amazing. I'm so happy
Fantastic.
for him. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Rowan. Thank you.
Thank you, Rowan. That was so good. And it's good for the world to know it's coming from a young man.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But anyhow, we thought we were going to debrief and pick a couple of the points or topics that we've handled in the course of the year. And we're going to, put our 1 and 2 to it and share with you how we felt about it. It's going to go.
I'll start. Okay. Well, the topic that stood out for me, and I actually loved working on it, researching on it, was authenticity, because authenticity to me is all about my own self-expression, and because I suppressed my self-expression, I didn't even know what that was for a long time, and for me to be able to find what my soul's expression is, and actually find out that I'm not just this body, and I'm here for a reason and for a purpose, and my authenticity is all about me discovering the reason and the purpose, and then expressing it to the world, sharing it with everyone. That is authenticity, and that is so such a big part of who I am today. And I teach my daughters that. I teach them, it doesn't matter, you need to find out your authentic expression of your soul. What is that? It's not your hair. It's not the language you speak. It's not the way you walk. It's not the way you talk. It's not that. It's something that is so deep down engraved inside us. And this is my total authenticity. This is my expression of my own soul. It's a soul expression. It's not a body expression, and it's not a mind expression, because the mind, there sits the ego. And good luck finding something there, because you won't be able to find anything there. It changes like this, every second. But with the soul, that's a different conversation. So I loved, researching about this topic. I loved looking into it, and I loved visiting it, and I loved watching us back and then talking to people about what they heard, what they really heard from that topic. So that was beautiful. Thank you so much for your contributions and your feedback, because it's because of your feedback that we're able to know that we're doing so well, and actually give you more of what you want as well. Yeah, that's great.
That's so good.
Yeah.
How liberating is that?
That. And I think when you talk about, the expression of the soul, I'm thinking that's probably the reason why when you let yourself down, when you know you could have been authentic, but you probably compromise in a situation.
Mhm.
You feel it.
Mhm.
You really you're not happy with yourself.
Yeah, you shortchanging
right.
yourself.
Yeah. You at that moment you could have done maybe what you thought was the right thing by
Yes.
by
But
compromising.
yes.
But when you go back, when you get back within yourself,
Yeah.
you're like, why did I do that?
I
You
know.
know?
Mm.
Yeah. So it's really a soul expression.
Amen.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
And like you said, we're growing every day, and we're grabbing this thing, and we're
Yeah.
living it. We're actually, ladies, you don't know how excited I am. We're living it.
Yes, that's it. That's
we're
it.
living
living
what
it.
we're preaching.
Can I contribute to that?
Yes, please.
Even though this day I came over here and Temi had gone to do her hair.
Oh, this story. I heard this many times.
I can't get over
Okay.
that type of authenticity.
Yes.
Okay.
And she came back
Yes.
with somebody that I thought maybe they were just together, the ladies maybe coming to buy something or so. And she was talking about, how the hair wasn't done very well. So I thought she's narrating to this lady about her experience, where she comes from,
Yes.
whether it was a salon or whatever. I thought she's talking to the lady about it. So I let them be, but I'm also listening in because it's her experience. I'm even looking at the hair to see, where it wasn't done very well and so on. And eventually the lady leaves.
Yes.
And I ask her, so tell me, who did your hair? And she says, it's
that woman I was talking to.
I'm like, really? No, the lady who just left? I mean...
Yes, Temi. Yes. How authentic is that?
Yeah. Because I felt if that woman leaves and I'm dying in myself, or I'm talking behind her, then she's never gonna know. She might come, my fear, we should come again next week and say, can we do hair? So it's like, no, we can't do hair. Like, you're not good at it.
Oh.
She's good at something else, but this hair is an apology.
Okay.
Don't do it. Well, I said it, graciously. You should ask my pastor this. You tell it. That's Temi. But I told her very nicely. But I'm like, oh, this here man is a bit crooked. Right? We really shouldn't do this again. Thank you very much. And Liz was frozen. But Liz was
Yes.
like, did you tell her?
Really?
Why are you telling her? Yeah. Look,
Yeah.
I think, Liz, now that you're 50 as well, the older you get, the better it becomes.
Yeah.
Because you got nothing to lose anymore.
Yeah.
Really. Am I looking for friendship? I got them. Trying to get rid of some. Too many. What are you really looking for?
Yeah.
You
Oh my
don't.
goodness.
And some people are very good. They're recipient. They want to receive the truth.
Yeah.
Or we deny the truth.
Yes.
We think they're going to feel it. What if they're not feeling like that?
Mm.
So that's why I'm like, I hope you're going to receive this nicely. Things happen.
That's right.
Things happen. Even today, things happen. We were in this meeting. You know what happened to my car?
Yeah.
I didn't even move. Like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world, really.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if I see the woman, I say, oh, you broke it, you pay for it, honey. Okay, if you got money, you deal with it, and then I'll go. But it's been interesting. Authenticity. That's what.
Yeah.
And it's not just me, Liz. I've seen all of us are living this.
No,
Yes.
absolutely.
And that's why
Yes.
there's safety.
Mm.
I'm actually really comfortable. I know there's safety. If Liz is not going to show up, she said, sorry about that, I'm not showing up. She'll tell you.
Mhm.
If I did, you tell me. And
Yes.
that's what I like. Not
Yeah.
that pretending, lying, all this. I'm over that.
Yes.
Please don't lie. Don't lie to me. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
I remember
Yeah.
one day I didn't turn up to one of the shows
Yeah.
because I didn't have enough information.
Yeah, you did too.
I told you, look, I don't have enough information,
You
and I
did.
don't know how to language
That's
how
right.
I'm feeling because I don't have an opinion.
Yes.
And I told you, look,
You
this
did.
is my honesty, and I'm not gonna turn up to the show.
And I loved it. I loved it. And
Yeah.
I remember somebody was asking me, she's not coming. How come she's not coming? And she's meant to be. And I said, she just said she hasn't got enough information and she's not going to.
Yeah.
And I loved that. So now I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that if, all of us, it's really good. So I just want to use this opportunity to say, Just try one thing. Oprah Winfrey said something. She said she's always a I say, giver, somebody that wants to present good. How do you say it? Like a eye service person. I want to be good, show to people that I'm good. And she said, if people ask her for money because they knew she's got the money, she always gives. If you remember, and then she said one day, she said, no, I don't need to always give because I've got a project that I'm doing, I needed the money for. I don't need to give you and left mine. And so one day she told one guy, I forgot one of the stars, she said, I'm going to try on him. I'm going to try, and said, no, I'm not giving you. And so she tried. And the guy said, that's fine. Can we hang out next week? He wasn't even offended.
Yes.
But Oprah has been dying, thinking this guy is going to hate me now. I'm not supporting our cause.
Yeah.
No, it's not that I don't want to support your cause. It's just that I don't have enough resources to support your cause. And so you don't need to be offended about all these things. This is what try it and see. And if people don't understand you, then it means they're not supposed to be with you.
Yeah.
And you can
and what I like about that is the fact that you are truthful.
Yeah.
You speak your truth. It's your honesty.
I know.
So you're not going to sleep and ask for forgiveness for the white lie.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. White lie. We've seen a lot of great people how they're very authentic.
Yeah.
I Michelle Obama. She said one day she went to look for a job, if you remember her story, and then she had little kids. And then she said, I'm gonna bring my kid to work, and this is how much I want to get. And she told her employer, you either give me this money or forget it. And they said, well, you get it. So she said, I was thinking about it, but I said, nah, I'm worth that. I'm gonna do it. And she told them. And she said, if she doesn't get it, she doesn't get it. But people are trying to build themselves authentically. They're trying to build themselves and develop that. And that's what growth is, really. That's growth. I one day went to work and I said, I was dying. I don't want to do this job regularly because I've got a lot of commitment. And I was dying. One day I just someone, I'm like, it's my life. If I don't come to work, it's me that's going to be broke, not you. So why am I afraid of you when it's, in essence, it's my problem?
Yeah.
So I said, I'm going to own my problem. I don't want a job. Like I said to the manager, I said, I will do once in 2 weeks. Are you okay with that? I said, no, you have to do 2. And I said, bye-bye. I don't want to keep your job. I want 1. You're giving me 2. At my age, you want to force job on me? Do you want to kill me? You need to know what you're capable of doing. Right. And everything is not money. Yeah. So I like the fact that we're growing together. Yeah. It's fantastic. I really good. Because by yourself, you don't know. There's nothing to measure against. But you got somebody else.
Sounding board.
Sounding board.
A mirror. Yes, it does.
It helps.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That is it. I think let's hear Miss Liz. What is our favorite topic of the year?
As we said earlier, we have really spoken about so many topics, and they all were really good content.
I know.
And we brought excellent people, experts to elaborate on their topics and all that. But obviously, when you have to choose among so many and you've got only one choice,
I know.
Yeah, it doesn't make it easy. But then I had to choose self-mastery. And the reason being, we had that topic immediately after I had my first workshop in Australia.
Right.
Yeah, and it really just, the content was just blending for me, and I have learned a lot in that. With self-mastery is understanding you with your entire makeup, so that you understand how you respond. It's the how and the why. You respond to a situation or to the world in the way that you do.
Right.
And if you have to enhance it, if you have to stop it, that's the reason for the understanding. And at the end of the day, it enhances your effectiveness. It enhances the impact that you create in the world.
That's good.
And that is what we live for. You want to be effective. You want to create an impact wherever you are.
Right.
But it all starts with understanding you.
That's right.
What Chris was saying is we mistake ourselves with our experiences. The example he took was, I'm angry.
Yeah.
He says no.
Mm.
Far away from that.
Yeah.
You are not angry.
Yeah.
You're having
An
an
experience. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Experience.
and that really separates it very, very nicely. It helps you to
Sure.
understand
Yeah.
and to be able to take charge of this anger. So, how do I deal with this? Why do I have this experience?
That's right.
Can I turn it around so that
Mhm.
it works for me or it doesn't happen again?
Mhm.
Yes.
You know, that's where the self mastery comes
Yeah.
in.
Mm.
It was so beautiful. It stood out for me. You know, as a coach, we kind of take the people and we work on their goals and
Yeah.
we help them to go, achieve this. But there is this, self
This
understanding
is good.
Mm.
This
that
is
is
good.
the foundation
Yeah.
before you can even go and kick your goals.
Mm.
This
So
is
that
so good.
really stood out for me.
Yes, definitely.
This is so good because I remember during the show, Liz said, "Oh my gosh, I wish I listened to this
Exactly.
before my workshop," because she said, "I remember, I now can see how I dropped the ball."
Yeah.
I remember you said during the show
Yeah.
that you wish you'd listen. So that's true that it did actually stand up for you.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I love this. Well, mine is against all odds.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know,
Love that
like you
one.
said, Liz, there are too many to pick from, and when you have to pick one, it'll be hard.
Yeah.
I was gonna pick homeschooling because those kids just nailed it. They just blew me away. But Simi Kwiwe, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it just remind me about consciousness. You know, that
Mhm.
the thought that we have, the thought of filthy lies that we feed ourselves. We were talking about believing your own lies and thinking your own thinking and all those, dirty things that we feed. You think your life is worse or your life is good or your life, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with your inner being
Yeah.
and with your consciousness of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That woman, she's an ampy, she's got no legs, she's got no arms, but she's teaching confidence
And she's creating a quality of life for herself.
for
Look,
herself.
she is a university graduate.
And she said she's the only
Yes.
one amongst the 5 siblings that's went to uni, that's graduated.
And everybody else
And
is
everybody else,
able-bodied.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I look at sometimes you look at myself, like I said, I'm a bit fat. I wasn't going to wear this dress to disgrace.
It's a beautiful dress.
To
Come
digress,
on.
sorry, because by the way, Heidi chose it and said that you got to wear that because I'm looking
Yes.
at this arm. Sinikue was putting wristwatch here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she'll care if she got fat arms or whatever. She just want to have a
She's
hand.
wearing a watch.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
The watch was here.
Oh,
That blew me away.
beautiful. Yeah.
And then she said, "I'm here to serve the world." Now that I'm talking about it, I'm having goose pimples.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I watched that video, I saw her trying to put oil in the stove, and the oil was here. I don't even know how she got here. And I was like 2 liters. And I was praying, God, I was not going to drop the oil. But she was comfortable. She was smiling. There's more to life
So much
than
more.
your little thinking. Get
Mm.
yourself out of yourself.
Mm.
That's what I get. I'm like, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. I remember, I wrote this down. I
Mhm.
remember when Sinikwe was talking, Heidi said, I felt like a champion.
Yeah.
I felt like a champion.
Mm.
We were all really grateful. And I'm really grateful. So it just taught me a lesson to be more grateful.
Yeah.
And doesn't matter what situation, nothing. No situation, you can go over it. You can you go through it and then you climb.
That's right.
You go through it, but you're not going to submerge to it. That's what I see. So don't bury your head down and think, woe is you.
Yeah.
That's what I don't want to do. And Sinikiwe just seal it for me. Temi, you're good. And I'd say, Liz, you're good.
Thank you.
Heidi, you're
Thank you.
good. And if you're watching us, You are good.
You're awesome.
Awesome.
You're amazing.
And it's not
Yes.
over until God says it's
That's
over.
right.
Have a mind of service.
That's right.
When you serve, you
Yes.
get.
Yes.
When
You know,
serve.
Sinikiwa has empowered me in a very unique way.
Wow.
When she was talking about, her normal day.
I know Heidi was asking,
Yeah,
what's
what
your
you-
normal day
Yes,
like?
what's a day like?
Yeah.
And you know how she starts?
Yeah.
And she doesn't sleep the time we go to bed.
Can you
She's still
imagine?
reading. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this woman is still empowering herself.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
By then I had already registered for my Feel the Fear
Yes.
program that I was doing,
Yeah.
and I had not been going for class.
Wow.
Because it was online,
Yes.
and I'm like, oh, I'm old school, and all these excuses that I was giving, this online thing, and I'm like, look at Siddiqui.
Yeah.
I am
Aw.
complaining about online. Let me
Yeah.
get myself together and do this thing.
That's right.
And I've graduated.
Hallelujah,
I am
true.
so,
Yes.
but she
That's true.
really challenged me
Yeah.
with that. When
Yeah.
she gave
Wow.
us a
I
normal
go-
day. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I get up in the morning, I do my exercise, and then I get my breakfast, and then I might well read. I'm like, really? And one other thing that she said that it blew me away. Also, I think it was Heidi that asked the question. What are you gonna do? What's the future like?
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
future like? What does what did the future hold for you? Yeah, I asked her.
you wanted to know if she
I
was
wanted to
getting
know,
married.
yeah.
And she said in 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
I
wants
wanted
a
to know
family.
if she
Oh,
had,
beautiful.
a boyfriend, or she had someone in her life, a special
Yeah.
person,
Right.
and then she said in 2 years.
I know. The other thing that she said, remember, ladies, that was that when people come to visit the homes with people with disability, they bring the clothes, they bring food. She said, but she was looking at all of them like, is somebody going to give us a future perspective? Is somebody going to give us guidance, like
That's
academic?
such an out of the box thinking,
Yes.
Got
Wow, that
disability
was-
in every area. Like you're actually,
Yes.
it's like
Wow,
you don't
yeah.
have arms, you don't have, like, what else do you want to do?
Yeah.
And she said, I wish somebody. So now this is what she's trying to do, to give people life of purpose,
That's right.
a
that's
meaningful life.
Yeah.
That you can still, you don't need to be there and just be hands down. Receiving.
Clothes. That's not all
Temi,
there is.
I remember after that show,
Yeah.
I had a conversation with a prospect client.
Mhm.
And in the conversation, I was talking to the lady, and I was asking her, so what would you like the future to be like? And I'm asking her questions, and then she said something like, I can't do this, I can't do that. And she goes, I'm only human.
Oh,
I said,
I heard that.
I said, you are only human?
Yeah. What
and
else?
She goes, yeah, I'm only human. And I said, okay, I'm gonna send you a link to a show.
Wow.
Watch that show, and then we'll have another conversation.
That's
Tell me
good.
about only
Yeah.
human.
That
Yes.
is so good, Heidi. Classic.
Yes. And actually, we had a conversation after. The lady was in tears.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was going, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Well, I said, well, you are only human. She is only human. I am
Exactly.
only human.
That's why we're only
Yeah.
human.
We're all only human.
Yeah.
But only human.
Yeah.
Like, we are so powerful.
That's true.
And it all starts with a little thought.
That's right.
A little
That's
thought.
right.
A little thoughts and rightful thoughts, and
Yes.
also getting the right people around you. So she's got
Yes.
you. She's
Yeah,
blessed.
she's good.
Yeah.
She's in good hands.
She's in good
Yes.
hands. All right? It's
You're in good
Heidi,
hands.
one of my doctor friends said she had a client that I think she was having issue with racism, and then she sent our link to the person.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
There's another person that says, even with the Generation X, and said, oh my gosh, what you said is so applicable to my life. Can you always please remind me when this is, because I don't know how to do the Facebook thing.
Yeah.
Can you always send it to me, then I'll watch it. So I've always been sending it to them. So
That is so beautiful. Thank you, Temi. Thank you for
we
that.
thank
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
We really thank God. Ladies, you've done amazingly
Thank
great.
you.
I think we enjoyed this more.
More than anything else. I agree.
Yeah. Well, that is it from me. I don't know if the ladies have got something, to just round up this. So far, where we've traveled so far, we want to appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
really want to appreciate you. Appreciate God and appreciate you. And we must not forget to appreciate Mr. Bumi Ajayi.
Oh yeah.
Of course. Thank you
I
so
know
much. Thank
he's
you.
my husband, but
Yeah.
truly appreciate you. I really, really do. Thank you so much. If I have told you before in the corner of the room, I'm saying it nationally. You're just the best thing that's happened to me ever. Ever. And I really truly appreciate you. He's always there. Oh, your program. Do you want this? It actually, let me say something about my husband.
Yeah.
Before he thinks of you at all, it takes a bit of a time. And for him to think you girls are powerful,
Awesome.
for him to think you ladies are powerful, it's just, I'm like, hallelujah. Because, we're rubbing off like, honey, I'm powerful. Just say the word. But he really does respect you girls.
Oh,
He just
thank
thinks
you.
you're just fantastic. And that seals it for me. He would drop anything to support us just because of you. If I'm
amazing.
serious. If I'm going with some wishy-washy or I'm wasting time, he doesn't have, because it's fair enough, he doesn't have time. He really does not have time this night. So, and I really acknowledge your effort in every area, morally, financially, everything that you've done. Thank you so much.
Yeah. We really appreciate you, Bumi. We know you are our chief supporter in
Yes.
every sense
Yeah.
of the word. And we really appreciate everything that you do through Temi for the show.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
Can we end up like that?
Yeah, we can.
And you said that next week there's something happening, or next year there's something the girls are planning.
Lots of
I'm
things
just
are
hearing
happening. Yes, so we are planning lots of very good stuff and amazing events, and we might not be going like officially on every Saturday for a show, but we will be coming live more often, and we will be doing things together now that we are actually able to be together. So we will be doing a lot of things together because we want to celebrate the idea that we are actually can come together.
That's
and we do things as well. We want to do activities like we're going next week somewhere very special, maybe just maybe, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens.
Stay with us.
Yeah, stay with us, and maybe
That's
next
gonna
week.
be bam.
What's
Next
it
week.
gonna be?
Bam.
Ooh.
Bam. Gonna be bam.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll leave it like at that.
Let's leave it at that.
And we'll see what happens. And obviously, you are all invited to our outings, and you'll be coming to. We will always come and tell you beautiful messages, and we'll still keep adding value to your lives. Coming from a beautiful place with us together. We are cooking a lot of beautiful things. So after you tell us what you think and give us your ideas, we will be looking into putting an agenda for the next 3 months or so and see what happens. Yeah. So next week we've got something on the 17th, right?
Yes, we've got the ladies Zumba downstairs.
Zumba.
And
we'll be coming live from
Zumba. And there's going to be, and also we've got some private meeting with Pastor Karen McLeod as well. So if you've got the message from me and you have not responded, Pastor Karen really want to catch up with you. So can you just respond ASAP so we'll be locked in? It's going to be fun. I think we're going to a Jamaican restaurant somewhere.
Oh, nice.
For that one.
Yeah. What's the dress code for?
Casual.
Oh, okay. Good.
Remember, we're still going to do the
we still dance.
So you've got to be casual smart.
Okay,
something like that. Yeah. So it's all happening.
Yes. We can't wait to have more of you involved in our lives and in our show.
Yeah.
So and then we will come up with something. We are looking into doing amazing retreats for women, and we are still talking about that. So this is watch this space.
Yeah,
we will be coming up for something amazing very soon next year. And this is, I felt this calling about 3 years ago. I never took action, and I believe that it's time. I believe it's time.
Yeah.
How we believing with you?
Yeah, it's all about the right environment.
Yeah.
It's all about having the right people together
People,
with you.
nurture,
And
everything.
when
Yes,
that
yes.
happens, that which has been sown immediately just blossoms.
It's true.
It just comes out.
Yeah,
It's true.
because it's already there.
Yeah.
But
The
when
seed
the
has been planted.
Yeah.
when the right environment comes, it just comes out.
It's
Yeah.
It's
It's
really
true.
beautiful.
Yeah, it's going to be very intimate though. So very small groups of women. And so we are going to be taking some expressions of interest. So if you are interested to hang around with Temi and Liz and myself, just us three girls, and we will be doing so much more as well. So we will talk about that later when that's
Yeah.
all formed.
Yeah.
But we will be taking expressions of interest. So if you can just reach out to any of us, we will be able to serve you and see if we can qualify you for something like that. It's going to be amazing.
I like that.
Yes.
Qualify
Yeah.
you. What a choice of word that is. So, yeah, sorry, I think on that ground of qualification, the music just thought, oh, I need to drop the ball right there. So on this time, we're just gonna say, you really want us to toast?
Toast.
Yeah, sure. 2020 was
With
a
our
good
crispy
year.
water, everyone.
Crispy water. That's right.
Yeah.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
It was a good year.
Yeah. It's been fantastic. We thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we hope you have enjoyed our chat, conversation, discussion, whatever you want to call it, as much as us. I think we're more excited, but you know what? Just want to
Thank
say
you.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.